So there are also some practical things about tomorrow. Tomorrow there will be a live meeting in Holland, in Wervershoofd. It's in the North Holland, in the part of Holland. So it will be in Dutch. So it's only for the Dutch people or for people who understand Dutch. So if you want to join, please write me an email. So there's still some places available. So if you want to join. And then there's also the live weekend. That's an English weekend. There are also a lot of some people from other countries than Holland. And so it will be in English. And it's the 20th and 21st of May. And it's in Amsterdam. So you can all see all details on my website. And you're very welcome. It would be nice to see each other in person. And that's it. Nothing
And
to say. Also the residential. Oh yeah, there's a residential. There's a residential in Terschelling. That's in the north of Holland. There are a few islands, and on one of the islands we will stay there. It's from September 25 till 29. It's in the woods, so it's really beautiful place. It's very near the beach, so it's really a holiday island. So you're very welcome there too. And we'll see. Maybe we'll see each other there. Okay. We start. Then it's starting the chat, the meeting. Nothing to say. There's no you. There's only talking. There's not talking to you. There's not someone talking. There's just talking. There's no me. That's, in a way, that's very obvious. But when they're saying there's no you, in a way it sounds different, but of course it's the same thing. There's no me, there's no you. So there's no need to hear anything what's said here. There's no need to listen. There's no need for anything, because that what's happening, what's apparently is happening, is it already. It's what it is. It's moving a hand or a chair. Life is not about you or me. Life is. It's everything. So it can be bodies and it can be feelings, but not for anyone. It's what it is. Feelings. And when there's separation and being able to abstract everything and an awareness that it's looking and noticing what's going on, then there seems to be two. There's always two. There seems to be me and the world, or me and other persons. And then there's suddenly also something going on, like there's something not right yet. There's something missing. There's something gone wrong, and I have to make it right. Or I'm not worth it. This is not enough. All kind of things. It's not satisfying. There's always something going on. There's something, you can't, sometimes it seems very obvious. It seems very obvious because when there's a story and then there seems to be other persons and really events, then it seems to be very, very obvious that everything is because of something. So when there's pain, it's because of that. Somebody says something, or maybe there was an accident. Everything is seen in the story and it's seen as very real, and it's in time. And when there's time, there's before and after. So there are consequences, like this happened because of that. So that's the normal way of how we are raised and how people are thinking about what's going on. And then there's this saying like, there's no you, there's no time, and there's no story. Nothing is real. Nothing is real. That's amazing, because we're seeing everything as solid and real and really happening, and maybe in a way, something's going on, like, oh, maybe there's no me, but everything seems so real. So when that's real and that's solid, and living your life and how to live my life is going on, then there's a search going on. There's a search for something else, because there's somewhere a feeling like, this can't be it, this isn't it. How can I reach that, what's perfection, or more money, or all the issues that seems to be giving something that it will feel better, your life will be more complete. Can be love, can be money, can be know me, something like that. And there's always something else. That's so the normal way. And when there's even that non-duality meetings and they're saying no you, there's no you, or there's no me, then there's some subtly there can be a search about, oh, this is the me energy, and that's making me miserable. So how can I lose the me? And then it's not heard, and that's, you can't do anything about that when it's heard or it's not heard. Then it's not heard. Then there's no me already. There's no me already. That's a misunderstanding, but it's so embodied that there's me, and then everything is solid and real, and I have to make my life work. Then it's not only a knowing. When there's a knowing and being clear about there's no me, and suddenly it's very clear, it can't be a me, of course not. There's no inside or outside. But when there's being clear, it's not the same as what is said, what is talking about here. There can be a me can be very clear about everything, about what's going on, but still me is there. And that can be a subtle things underneath going on, maybe not noticed. But so this is energetic. It has nothing to do with knowing or understanding or being clear, or it has nothing to do with anything. It doesn't even happen because it's already like that. So that's the crazy thing. It's sudden. It seems like a sudden event, like there's no me, or the whole thing collapses. And in the same time, it's not happening because nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. It's just what it is. That's it. And because we're human and we are able to abstract, we can think in time and seeing like, oh, that event, it did happen, and that was before, and how is it now, and all that. And so there's, when everything is dropped, there's still being able, talking in the story also. Everything, it's everything. So there's also talking in the story and maybe explaining, or there can be anything that's talking about. There's nothing to do with right and wrong. This is talking. There can be a response or talking like this. Doesn't need to hear it. It's not important. Nothing is important. It's what it is. That's it. So it's not two. It's not important or not important. It's not understanding or not understanding. It's not right or wrong. It's what it is. You don't need to say that to it. But already it's what it is. That's it. So this is, it's not even a message, but it's talking about something that's very ordinary and normal. There's no noticing of anything. That's just what is. And then there seems to be something special. Some people think there's something special about that, or there's a seeing about what's going on. When everything drops, when there's nothing left, there's also no seeing. That's what is. And you can't make an image of this. That's the terrible thing about this talking. The other thing is, it's freedom already. So that what's happening, the way the body is moving, it's what it is. It doesn't. This is not a meeting about how to live your life in a better way, or how to feel comfortable or more relaxed, things like that. I don't know. It's what it is. That's it. There's no knowing of anything. so that you don't get anything here. Maybe there's a loss of some concepts, can happen or not. But it doesn't matter. From when there's me in the story and it seems to be problems or not satisfying, then it seems like, that's important. There needs to be, I need to be clear or something going on. And when they're saying there's nothing to get, that seems impossible, because there's always seems to be, but it can't be like this. Yes, it is. That's everything. That's everything where we are talking about. It's everything. So it can be feelings, can be an idea or the belief that you are there, that money is important to live your life. It can be anything. It's not wrong or right. It's what it is. Thoughts, beliefs, concepts. There's nothing to get. There's no hope for something else. There can be a hope for something else, and that keeps something going. Not your hope, but that can happen. But so what? Then that's what's happening. It's not right, it's not wrong, it's just what's happening, apparently. It's already life. That's life full on in that sense or in that way. And it's everything. So it can be thinking, I have to earn a lot of money. And that's what's happening. Yeah, that's it. There can be being satisfied. And that's what's happening. It's what it is. And when there's me, there's always something going on top of it and trying to work it out or trying to, what is that? Or name it, and then make it into something you can deal with, and maybe you can make it changing or be glad about it or anything. There's no Rose, there's no life of Rose, there's just what's happening, talking, that's it. So everything is lost, there's just nothing happening. Me seems the most important thing of the world. That's when there's me going on or you, and then everything is about that. It's about, what can I do, and how does it work, and now I have no money anymore, how can I earn that, and always busy with something that's happening to you or happening in circumstances around you. Me seems to be the center of everything. There's no center. There's no me. There's no you. There's only what's happening. That's it. Computer. That's it. Nothing important or relevant or things like that. It's just what it is. It can be strong and can be subtle. Trees or tea or feeling. It's energy. And we can talk about it, and they can be talking about anything. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be talking about stories and anything. And we'll see what the answer is. I don't know. There's not a knowing before what I can say. There's not before like, I want to talk about this. No, I don't know. Nothing is coming. And then suddenly when there's a question or maybe some talking together, then there's something going on. That's how it is. So if you want to say something or ask or share, you can unmute yourself, and then we'll see. So if there's a chat, so if there's a lot of mind activity happening, that's fine too. It's what's happening. There can be thoughts happening. They don't have any meaning. It seems like thoughts have meaning for you or are important, are not important. Or when you think it's important, then there's a thought it's important, can be there. Just thoughts happening. Thoughting. It's everything. It's everything. It's energy. Thoughting, feelings. Yeah. Without direction, without meaning. Just thoughts, words. Seems to be words. Words. Yeah. There's nothing wrong. When that's that whole separation. When there's separation and abstracting, being able to abstract, then there's a awareness and noticing. Everything is noticed, like, oh, what's going on here? What's going on here? Being busy with that. When that noticing isn't there, that can be for a while, for a moment, and there's only driving or walking or doing the dishes, I don't know, sports maybe, then that's just what's happening. There's nothing busy with right or wrong. It's just that. And then suddenly then that noticing comes back, and then there's a lot of thinking about, was this the right thing? And because when there's noticing, then there's two. And then there's always something going on, like, is this right? Is this wrong? Or in the end, is this right and is this wrong? It's part of that whole me, and noticing is part of the same story about living my life. And it's always about right and wrong in the end. Or better, it has to be better. When there's just driving, there's nothing busy. There's just like this. That's it. But that's it. That's already like that. And then on top of that, there can be a thinking or, yeah, the whole dream about what's going on and how to deal with that. And it's so convincing that it's important and it has power to change or to make something happen. It's just thoughts. Without nothing has any power. It seems like it has power. Power is something of the story in the story. It's just thoughting like that. It's energy can be strong, can be subtle. Yeah. And when there's noticing, there's also going on like, oh, this is awful, this is fine, this is okay, this is something like that. That's part of the story. And there's maybe some moments there's nothing going on. It's just doing things, watching television, I don't know, something else. Then there's no noticing, so there's nothing going on. Is this right or wrong? And maybe after a minute, then suddenly it comes back. So me, or that whole construct, is not always there. But when it's gone, it's not noticed, of course. Also in the me story, it's also about, can I do it or I cannot do it? Oh, I don't dare to do it. Oh, this is, it's all that. It's part of the me story. And there's nothing going on about that. Then it's not, can I do it or can I not do it? It's maybe doing or not doing. I don't know. Both can happen. All that's part of me thinking, or I can do it, or I have to do it, or this is maybe better to do it like that. It's always about something else. It's what it is. No one doing that. There's no you, there's no me. It's just moving a hand or a feeling, not because of anything. It's a feeling, like clouds, a feeling, energy, a watch, maybe. It's also not about knowing or insights. I don't know. It's what's happening.
Hello, Rose.
Hi, hello.
It's
Hi.
Christiane.
Yeah, hi, I hear it. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
What do you mean by energy? Energy is, I tend, it seems that I take energy as a thing, something that I feel, or
Yeah, energy, everything is, you can, as I see it, everything is energy. And it seems like this is nothing facing. I don't know. It's energy like that, but it's seen because it's a light on it and it's seen like a face. Everything is energy. It's one energy, and it seems like all different things. And because we are so into the story, so this seems apart from the wall or that. It's one, and it seems like all different colors, faces, subjects. Seems like subjects. There are no borders. There's no distance. We are so into story, and then when there's seeing like this is a body, then it seems like solid. And when there's talking about energy or feelings, and then when there's talking about energy, then there's something else going on. Like it's not solid. It's also body isn't. It's not real. It's energetic. It's just it's not always there too. It's not all, nothing is always. That seems like buildings are always there or bodies or things like that. It's moving. It's impossible to say how that is. It's just a way to talk about it. It's not something like, do I feel that energy? No, no, that's not like that. That's not what I mean. No, no.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. It's already the way it's going. There's no need to know if it's energy or not and how it is, how is that, and what does she mean. It's not even important what I mean. It's already, the question is it already. It's just that. Maybe there's a thought, maybe there's something saying, then that's it. That saying is it. That's it. Already. That's simple, is it? You can't miss it. It's just everything. And there's no you. There's no you doing. There's no you thinking. There's no you feeling. There's only feeling or thoughts. There's already no you. There's nothing going on there inside. It's empty. Maybe there's seeing a body, then that's apparently there. Doesn't need to be to see that it's apparent. It's how it's seen, that's it. Not by anyone. There's no you. So this whole thing about no noticing, no awareness, etc., it sounds so much like deep sleep, just all a blank. Yeah, but that's it. It's nothing. It's nothing apparently happening. It's all buildings and tables and bodies and feelings. Yeah. In deep sleep, maybe there are no buildings. Well, there's nothing, and then suddenly there's also everything. It's just nothing and everything together. That seems to be, oh God, that's it. It's not real, but yeah, it's apparently there. It doesn't mean you walk around all day like, oh, this is apparent, or no, it's just that's part of the noticing. Then they're saying something about what's going on. When that noticing isn't there, that's what's apparently is happening or what's happening. Not busy with that. Just sitting. There can be thoughts, of course. It's not that there's something not. It's not a this is not talking about the state or something, or that some things will not happen anymore. No, it's everything. It's everything. I don't know. It's not for as Rose has something or has not something. This is not about Rose at all. There's no Rose. No. Can be speaking or maybe a face. Mm. That sound. That sounds a little bit more like dream sleep than deep. Yeah. Yeah. It's going on, but it seems like now I'm awake and now everything is serious and important and I'm here. So I'm gonna live my life now, really. But it's the same as dreaming. That can also, it's all apparent happenings there. And then it's obvious it's a dream. This story is also a dream. It's not. It's not real. It's not really happening. A story. It's a lot of thoughts maybe and thinking like, oh, this is my life and how can I deal with all that money because those circumstances and memories and all that. It seems like a whole story. What really is happening to you, it's a dream. They're sitting. That's it, maybe. question. Are you never bored? No. No, I don't think so. But bored seems like looking at what's going on and seem like, oh my God, what is this? It's a noticing what's going on and seeing like, ah, like that. And then, but there's no noticing about what's going on. So there's also not, how do you say that? This is it's noticing like, oh, this is nice. Oh, this is boring. Oh, this is awful. Or all that. That's lost. That's part of that me construct. It's looking at yourself or what's going on and noticing it, and there's something with that about how it is for you. It's it's not coming. It's not there. There's also, that means that also there's no escape. It's a trying to escape from what's happening and trying to deal with it, and you have to do something with it. What is that? And how can I deal with it? How can I make it better and all that? That's also not happening. So when there's really pain or sitting and nothing is coming, then there's sitting. Yeah. There's no escape for anything. Well, there's also nothing is wrong, so then it's that. So it's everything. So doesn't matter what it is. That's the joy. It doesn't matter what it is. And we think, oh, this is better. That feels better. Oh, I don't want that because that feels wrong. That whole thing, that noticing, that being busy with that this is nice for me. This is awful feeling for me. That's gone. So there can be feelings or sitting or but there's nothing going on. Is this nice or is it not nice? No. It's that feeling or the sitting or, yeah, I don't know how to say it, but there's nothing. It's everything. So then it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter. It's different, maybe. A lot of. Oh, I went to a therapist and she gave me tips about softening the angriness. I don't think it's going to work. I don't know. There can be tips, and then it's just tips, and then it's gone again. I don't know what's going on. When there's angry, then there's angry. Yeah, so what? It's not about being nice or about anything. It's what it is. There's nothing wrong with anything. It's exactly what's going on. Being angry, walking, sitting, thoughting. It's everything. It's everything. It's exactly how it's going. That's it. That's the beauty. That's everything. And then there's something on top of that that's looking at it. No, I don't see it's like that. Or it should be like this. Oh, that's the dream of me, that there's always something going on like, oh, it could be better. It could be this. Oh, maybe that's the better. And then the words are different, not about nice or have to, but oh, you can do that or things like that. No, I can't because there's no one. There is no one. So it's what's happening. Yeah. No. You can't, maybe you don't say it, but it's like that. There's no one. There's no one even, there's no one to do changes. Of course not. It's not that you see like, oh, there's no need for it, but it's also, there's no one. So who's trying to change? There can be some thoughts about that. Then that's what's happening. It's exactly what's going on. Going to a therapist is also what's going on, of course. Hearing tips. Yeah. That's interesting. Oh, maybe that's about something else. About no power. So this is freedom and unconditional love have no intrinsic power. Now, it's the way I see it. It's It's not power. It's everything. So what is power? It can be subtle. It can be strong. It's everything. So power seems like, I don't know. It seems like something else. It's everything. You can't name it in a certain way. It doesn't have any. It doesn't have any substance, or it's everything. So it's tea. That's unconditional love. Teeing. It's what is the power? I know I can't see that. It's everything already. So that phase is unconditional love. Everything is it. That's life. That's the freedom, that it's everything. It's everything. It doesn't matter what it is. It's exactly that's life. It's just, and it's everything, of course. It can't be not it. It's everything. And then how it's going, and glasses and anything, whatever is appearing. And then there's that's amazing, that there's also those thoughts like, no, it isn't, and we have to do with it. It's also that, of course. It's not wrong. That's unconditional love too, of course. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong. It's not wrong either. No, it's not wrong. It's just a thought or a belief that there should be a change. It can be very strong. And also, when they're talking to me, like Rose, and how is my life, and am I bored, or how do I deal with this or that? It's all, in a way, there's a talking with it, and at the same time, there's no Rose. What are we talking about? There's no Rose. They're sitting, or it seems like there's a body, and that's always there, and she has a life, and now she's acting in a different way. No, there's no Rose. Nothing is existing. There's no individual. It's a face, maybe. Nothing is permanent. Hmm. So you can't grasp this. Of course not. But you don't need to, because it's already what's going on. Trying to get it is, maybe the body is like, then that's what's happening. That's it. Finish. That's it. So then that's what's happening. Yeah. That doesn't go anywhere. Life hasn't meaning or something. That's what something is making of it, trying to deal with it. Just a movement. Seems like a movement. Then that's it. Yeah. Hmm. Something. Often during Zooms, it's really obvious that even this message is not outside of me. It's really all just this. Yeah, that's it. Very simple. Yeah, yeah. And of course, then when there's being busy with everything, it seems like you're really zoomed into the story and all that. That can be very convincing and strong. That's the energetic part. It can be very clear also in these meetings, and then suddenly, woof, it's going. Yeah, then that's it. That's also this. Doesn't go anywhere. Well, so what? It's not even a message. That's also strange because what is a message? It's like there's something to exchange or to get, or it's not even that. It's just, what can I say? It's this. That's, yeah. And it's already that. So why should you hear that? Of course not. Because it's already that. It doesn't matter if you hear it or not hear it. Then that's what's happening. It's not that you not hear it, but then there's maybe looking at a lamp. Yeah, yeah. Then that's what's happening. Nothing is better than anything else. It's everything. It's everything. It can't be nutted. It's just not outside or inside or all that. It's what it is. It's already everything what it is. Don't miss it. Doesn't You don't need to see it or things like that, or to feel it or all that. No. It doesn't need anything. So it doesn't need you to see it. It doesn't need you to hear it or to realize it or all that. It just is. Oh, and then there's no you saying, oh, you're not important to see it or to realize it or to hear it because there's no you. Mm. That's something else going on, like, oh, trying to find it, trying to search for it, and then suddenly hearing, but there's no you. Oh. Hmm. No. Sometimes I'm surprised that the me energy keeps apparently running here, when even me can see it's not real. There's no me energy. There is no me energy. That's a way of speaking in these meetings about me energy. There's no, what is me energy? It's maybe thoughts or attention somewhere. Uh, There is, I don't see me energy. I don't know. Trying to get something can be me, but at the same time, it's walking, trying to get busy in your head, like, oh, what's going on here, and all that dream about what's happening, and busy with what trying. And in the same time, they're sitting. They're just thoughts coming. A lot of thoughts without meaning. It's not me energy, it's thoughting. So we talk about me in the story, and there's me and wanting something else and all that. But in the same time, that's the story too. It's already thoughts. That's it. They don't have any meaning. It seems like they have meaning, then it feels like, oh, it's important. And that's it. Then that's what's happening. There's already no me. There's already no me. Never been a me. No. It's moving around. Everything is by itself. You could say there's no director, there's no me doing things, no director, no God, just moving. Seems to move like, and then a lamp, and then just what's happening, what's there. So like that. That's it. It's going nowhere. That's the freedom. It's what it is. That's it. That's everything. It's what it is. Black. That's it. Nothing is important or meaningful. It's not about you or me. There's no you to make your life. There's no you to make things happening. There's no you. There's no need to see you is going. What is that you then? What is that you here? You don't need to see that. Oh, there's no need to realize, oh, there's no me. There's no need for that. There's no need for, oh, it's very clear. No, you don't need to be very clear in this. You don't need anything. It's exactly what's going on. That's it already. That's the freedom. That's everything already. No need for anything else. And when there's wanting anything else, then that thoughts or that thinking is happening. Yeah. So that's life happening, a thoughting. It's exactly how it is. Exactly. It's perfect. It's complete. It's everything complete. It can't be not it. That's impossible because it's everything. Everything is everything. And there's no you. There's no one somewhere busy trying to change or being clear or what. There is no you. There is no me energy or you energy. There's no one. It's already that what's going on, scratching. That's it. That's it already. Drinking tea, a table. It's everything. That's the freedom. No certain behaving in a certain way or whatever you can think of. It's exactly, it's that. It's the way those hands are. It's exactly that face. It's that moving. It's those thoughts. It's everything. That's the freedom. And it's already, that's the joy. It's everything. Oh my God, it's everything. But I can't find, no, I can't find it because it's everything. So how can you find everything? Because it's, I don't know, it can't be, it's not lost. It isn't lost, it's everything. So it can't be not it. That's the freedom, that's the joy. And joy doesn't mean, oh, I'm jug, all that. No, it's exactly how it is. That's it. No me, no you. It's this. Thank you. Oh.
Thank you, Roes.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.